You're listening to 90.3 KEXP online all over the world at KEXP.org. You're listening to Audio Oasis, the Northwest Music Show. My name is Sharlese. I'm your host. It's now time for live music by Pleather on KEXP.
Because when the mood is full, you hope you make my head explode. I know we're riding a thing we call love. Give into me some of your psychic energy. You can be the fish, show me the bird. We'll rub until it burns. You knew too well that I was a pleasure to avoid. Every time the moon is good and full, dripping out my soul. Crimson, too deep. You're talking in your sleep. Know what you want to do isn't what is good for you. Don't think that cosmically I owe you an apology. Because when the mood is full, I hope you make my head explode. I know we're riding a thing we call love all over town. 'Cause they're gonna tear it down. A love that's special gets destroyed. Pure romance just gets replaced. Thank you, Seattle, for listening to us. It's like we're living in some second life reality. I just need to go dancing in a mirrored room. Erotic, scrolling through the lifestyles that I can't afford. So now it's something. You know what it is, baby. If we are living in some virtual reality, I wouldn't miss you. I just lust for your avatar, girl. So give me something. You know what it is, baby. Don't need much from ya. I want to see you scroll. If we were living in some virtual personality, I'd be locked on at your times, trying to embrace
listening to live music by Pleather here on Audio Oasis on KEXP. Thank you both for coming to the show. I love these songs.
Thank you, Sharlese.
So very much. I also want to say that there are a lot of people who cosmically owe me an apology. When I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, I just want to count them all and say, that's one of my favorite lines in Prius. And Butter, I just need to tell you that you should consider writing a poetry book.
I've been working on it since I was in middle school.
I really love the lyrics in Pleather. It's so much fun, and the delivery is just another thing that I really enjoy, and just playing it really loud on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Just me
Crank
and
it up.
my assistant Juliet were like, yeah, it's Pleather time. So I want to ask, just what is the process of writing these songs and coming up with, it's so clever, and the music is just so unique. It's not like anything else. Like, what is the process like of coming up with these special songs?
Most of these are written based off of stuff that I'm working on my laptop. And then, at least with this set of songs, they're mostly written we're starting with some bare bones stuff on here and then jamming it at our practice space until we come up with something that we like.
Format it together.
Yeah, kind of put it together ourselves. Yeah.
So the sound is so unique. It's not like anything. I can't really place it, and I tried to describe it, and I can't. And I was reading that this was your second take at your project together.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that story a little bit?
Yeah. So this band, I don't know. There's a lot of backstory to it, but this band kind of started when we were both together in a rock band called FF, which Butter had been in for a long time, that I kind of joined towards the end. And I don't know, not to get too much into the gory details, but that kind of fell apart. And we were originally going to start.
Big way.
Yeah.
We won't ask questions about that.
And we were originally going to start a rock band, me and Butter, and I was going to play guitar and she was going to play bass, and we were going to find somebody to play drums. But I don't know, it just felt kind of boring to do another rock band. And so we wanted to...
We were so tired of making that sound together. And not that our projects before that had been, not valuable to us at the time, but we just wanted to make something that was different. And Andrew had this sampler that we started playing with, and we started out by sampling the intro to a Deftones song,
wow.
The guitar intro, and love that band. Wanted to build on that kind of angry energy that you feel, and
It's been nice to know you two. We don't know each other completely personally. We do, but...
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do, but I was thinking about how cool it is to have you two in, because, I had FF came to KEXP, and Women came to KEXP, and I was a really big fan of Couple Skate records too, so it's just nice to see, how just... being in the Seattle music community and how people just kind of come together and create these things. And I think Pleather is just not like anything else that's happening. And I read, Butter, that you talked about how FF kind of sounded like, well, didn't kind of, but.
Yeah, a lot of people compared us to other bands, like... what's that one band? My Bloody Valentine. And, I just kind of wanted to break away from being compared to any kind of band. I've done some modeling in the past, and I just don't like being compared to anything like in looks or in sound. And I think it's really cool to create something that is our own, but also building off of things we love and respect, and what we find really funny and goofy.
It's great.
Yeah.
Another thing that it makes me think of is this made-up genre that I came up with called wordcore. And I have a list, and I was like, oh, Pleather is part of my wordcore genre, so there's one for you.
Who else is on the list?
Slim Moon.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm on the spot. And
yes. Maybe send us a mixtape.
I want to put together a podcast of wordcore. Yeah. But anyway. So another thing that I know you were talking about is so Tether, you guys put it out yourselves, and you are shopping it around to labels, and no one picked it up. And the struggle is real on that. Can you talk a bit about that process and what that's like?
I mean, I don't know. It can be kind of disheartening to send your music out to a bunch of people, and people that you know, people that you don't know, and just kind of not get anything back from it. But I don't know. It's also like trying not to go into that with the mentality that anybody owes you anything. People can put out whatever records they want to put out, and it's none of my business what they want to put out. And we just have to make the best out of the situation we found ourselves in, which is that we had to do it ourselves.
I think that we arrived at the conclusion that it's really, ultimately a labor of love. Like we did this for the fans. We did this for you listening right now in your car or in your bed or wherever you are.
I listen to Pleather in bed. I did last night.
Right before sleep, right before night-night.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what it's all for. Yeah. You guys have more music?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. More Pleather on KEXP.
Feelings stay in my passion is safely contained inside my head. Hi, Mom and Dad, Leslie and John. Pretty sure you've seen my face before, and you hate yourself, but you want more. Oh, what a pleasure from every touch. Give me a Frappuccino rush. Put me on. This won't take much. Just a girl who moved in next door, and I'm living in a plastic cup. I sleep and bathe and rub in designer lotion made with me in mind. You slip me on. You know this won't take long. Give me something that you worked on long and hard. I just feel so much. Is this love just an illusion? I'm your gift, your dream to touch. Get under me and beg me, please. You know, I just feel so much. Get under me. Get under me. And beg me, please.
You're listening to live music by Pleather here on Audio Oasis on KEXP. One thing I want to point out is I cannot coin the term wordcore. That is all Kill Rock Star's Slim Moon. So let's just clear that up. The next thing is I was talking to a group of friends about You Butter. And you know how Beyonce has Sasha Fierce? You're my Sasha Fierce. If that's not weird. I thought about it a lot, and like, yeah, you know, I could see myself in another dystopia.
Yeah, dystopian all the way.
Yeah, I would totally be with Andrew. We would be doing this stuff.
It's fun.
It would be amazing. It would be super fun.
I'm a lucky
And then
gal.
you would do this. You would do this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. The next thing is, so my friend Bobby and I do this music video quarterly showcase, and we put Prius in it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that was one of the things that just like set me through the roof because I love that video so much.
Bristol.
It is one of the videos of the year as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, Bristol Hayward Hughes was the visual artist on that. You were also our video babe throughout the entire showcase, which you have to actually come to the showcase to understand what I'm talking about.
I couldn't go.
Was our
nervous.
little break points throughout the entire thing. So I want to ask about the concept of the video because it's not really anything. It's just showing you two in like a hotel room or.
No, that was my grandpa's former apartment condo, and he passed away back in fall. And my dad and I worked on clearing it out and cleaning it up to rent to somebody else. And I was like, Dad, we're done cleaning it. Please let us film here. And he agreed.
Does he like the video?
He loves it.
Yeah. It's like a documentation of family time.
Yeah.
It's cool. Are you guys working on another video?
We are. We're working on a video for a song called Cherries.
Yeah,
our friend,
that's a jam.
Yeah, our friend Sarah Strunen has shot it and is editing it as we speak.
Yeah, probably right now.
She's probably editing it right now.
Can't wait to see it. What's next for Pleather?
Well,
August 12th, we're going to play a show at the Glassbox Gallery. Mm-hmm. Just got confirmed like when we were sitting in the green room. And we haven't confirmed any bands yet, but it's going to be in tune with the Neon Saltwater space that's been created, which Andrew was a huge part of creating the soundscape. He did the soundscape for it, so.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then...
Well, and so I'm actually getting married today.
You have to go.
I have to go. We have to go.
We have to go
because Butter's in the wedding, so we got to go.
I'm a
go
groomsman, and I got to get this guy to the wedding. So.
Yeah, we'll cut this short.
I gotta change my outfit and cut my hair maybe, and then
you don't look very appropriate right now. I think Butter could pass.
Butter, she's doing all right.
Yeah,
I'm wearing this basically to the wedding. Yeah,
it's perfect.
Just need to shine the shoes.
Yeah. Thank you, too, for coming. It was really awesome.
Thank you so much, Sharlese.
Yeah. You've been listening to live music by Pleather here on Audio Oasis 90.3 KEXP, Seattle.
Discover new music at KEXP.org.